Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed our snacking video. And
Yes,
this is Lindsay and
Vicky.
my girl. And we are now going to talk about exercises. So it's
Mhm.
hard to get around anymore because you're trying to stay out of everyone's way. And you can't go to the gym, you can't go to your
Mhm.
dance class, but you can do stuff at home and you can do stuff at like a local park or track or something. So we put together some of the things that we've been doing, and then we
Mhm.
hope that you'll share with us what you've been doing and give some inspiration for those people who haven't been doing so that they
Right.
can
Right.
exercise. Because if we're snacking all this time, then we're more than likely to come out looking like, what was that girl's name from the Oompa Loompa?
Oh my God, I don't.
Yeah,
I don't
she turns
remember.
into the grape or the plum.
Yeah.
But anyway, all right.
Oh yes.
So what have you
Um.
been doing?
So for me, I have been adventurous. I have been doing dance classes online. The Crush Dance Studio, which is here in Philadelphia, they've been posting online dance classes, and believe it or not, on Wednesday, which is 2 days from now, I'll be doing the beginner jazz um, a dance class. I've also done ones over from LA, which has been amazing because I would never have done dance classes over there if it wasn't for online.
Yeah, that's
So I've met it's a church who does a dance movement, um, which was really fun to see and watch. And for an hour, we're just jumping around. And the good thing is the guy remembers that we're in our room, so he's like, and change direction, and change direction, and change direction. I was like, oh my gosh, I look so stupid. But the good thing is nobody sees me. So and of course my boyfriend's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, hoping not to run into the couch, you know not getting hurt while I'm trying to do this. I did do a hip hop one.
And do you pay for the classes?
No, no, it's all free. It's all on Instagram.
Oh wow.
So you just have to look up the different people who are doing these free classes. It's more of getting people out there to keep dancing. Because a
Yeah.
lot of dancers you can't be this long without keeping flexible and stuff.
No.
So to keep your dance form and keep, they do ballet, they do, and ballet probably is probably the easiest one to do at home because if you have like, I don't know, like a stairwell, you can use that as the bar.
Yeah.
Um, Hip hop is a little harder because another thing I've learned is when you're doing dance classes, he's looking at you. So the foot that you have to start on is the opposite of what he sees.
Oh yeah.
So I got that so confused during the hip hop. I'm like, why is it that I can't get to this motion to this motion? And I found out, oh my goodness, I'm on the wrong foot.
Yeah.
So that's the difficult part of at home. But then you feel like in congregation because everyone's still commenting. I'm like, a lot of people are like, can you please just show that stuff again and things like that. So it's like you're not alone,
Yeah.
which is good. The other thing I've been doing is I found that there's a track near my house and there's a few people on the track, but not as many. And I bought weights a long time ago. So I run for 2 miles on this track. And then after that, I do my own weight system that I've learned through classes through LA Fitness. So I've been doing the things that they were teaching us with my own stuff. And I went and I bought, before all this started, I bought bands. So then I have my bands, I have my weights, and then I run for
Oh,
two
yeah.
miles. So it's like, okay, I've got a flow, It's a
Yeah.
little, for me, it's like hard because I'm like, I'm not a teacher or anything, but it helps me with just feeling like I'm doing something for my exercising. Um, it just helps also get out anxiety. And I listen to Christian music while I'm running
Yeah.
because then it gets it a little bit hyper, it keeps you more motivated. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's basically the only things I've been doing.
Well, those are really good. Like I didn't even think, I mean, you know that I was a dancer, but I haven't been dancing and I've been having some issues like with my ankle just feeling like really tight. And I've noticed because I haven't been stretching those muscles anymore in my legs that my arches and my ankles are now stiffening to just be like, how do I put this? Just like normal walking pattern. Whereas like in dance, you can like point your feet and
Mm-hmm.
roll through your feet and everything. And I'm losing that. So I really need to get those elastic bands that I can like stretch my ankles out and stuff.
Yeah.
But I have one of those pure trampolines, like the round ones, a
Mm-hmm.
small one, and that's in our living room. And so every once in a while, like if I get up out of the room and I come out here to get water or something, I go on that and I bounce and I just start jumping and
But you
I'll twist and like do my
right.
arms.
But you
And
were saying you also have the Wii. So you have
yeah,
another cool thing.
yeah, and we play the Wii. So, well, my husband actually plays that more than me. So if I'm talking about myself, I'll be honest that I did play it yesterday, but I lost. And so I don't like it. Like I feel defeated when I'm just playing a computer.
Right.
And I feel like because this program is like the Wii Sports, the very original one. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm grateful that we actually got the Wii before all of this happened, because at least there's something to do. If it
Mm-hmm.
comes down to it, there's something to do. But in the beginning, like my first week at home, I was just very lazy. Like it
Mm-hmm.
didn't hit me yet that I was going to be stuck inside, you know? And then like all day at work, like I'm always moving and going because you have 16 children running around you
Mm-hmm.
and you have to be on your feet. So it was actually nice to just take a break. So I really like didn't care too much. But now that I've been snacking, we did go for a walk, and so we'll just like walk around our development. And we found out that we could actually walk to our CVS. So the one day we went out for a walk, we went and got laundry detergent, and then we carried that home, and that was like our weights.
Yes.
Yeah, it
That's
was good.
smart.
And then what else did I write down? Yeah, I like on the Wii, I like the Wii tennis. And
Mm-hmm.
then I tried the boxing, but I got really like upset at it because I would try to punch and I have like a good right hook and left hook. And the
Mm-hmm.
one time and I don't like boxing in real life, but in the game it was fun because it's like you're identifying all your muscles in your upper body when you're punching.
Mm-hmm.
And the computer is punching you back. So you got to keep punching, but it's not reading my motion. And
Right.
so I would go to punch the guy, and I know that I hit him and knocked him down because it was
Mm-hmm.
like I could feel it all through my arm, but the guy just stood there. And I'm like, this is not okay. Like,
Yeah. Sometimes the sensors of the handles have to stay in front of
yeah, it's
the
like, it has
something
to,
on the TV. That it has to stay in front of it in order to censor it.
yeah,
Like, but you should get the Wii Dance. There's a
I know.
dance one,
I need to find like
and
one
then
of
you could dance all day.
the CDs. Yeah. So, but I should look up those classes that you're taking too. And
Yeah, I could send you the link. There's a whole list of them because I got it from one of my acting sites that I go on. And the one woman said, hey, if you're interested in moving, dancing, and stuff, here's a list. And then they'll tell you at what time you tune in on Instagram, what time you tune in, and then you click on their picture and it goes into their live performance.
hmm
And it's usually an hour. It's very fun. But Crush is doing theirs. They had the ballet one, or they had one today at 9 a.m. And then they're doing one tomorrow and one on Wednesday. I don't do ballet, so it's not going to be me. And the other one today I think today's was intermediate jazz. And I have been out of jazz for a very long time. So I am not intermediate at all. So I'm going to do beginner.
yeah.
I said, please keep it small
But,
and
but they're
simple.
not watching you, right?
No, nobody watching.
Yeah.
All
So
who's the only one on camera is the instructor.
yeah. So even if you went and joined in and you just tried, you'd still be getting. See, that's the thing that people don't realize. Even if you can't do it and
Hmm.
mentally you don't believe that you can do it, if you try, you are working muscles that you've never worked before.
Right.
So even just the thought of like the attempt is burning calories because that's something that you've never done before. Like if you're
Yeah.
not a dancer and you just show up, you're burning something because you never showed up before. So then now, like even like with Zumba,
Hmm.
even if you're not in beat with everybody, but you're trying to match the steps, you're
Hmm.
still burning a calorie.
That's another
So
thing that we have to look at is there might be some Zumba instructors doing Zumba classes.
yeah.
I have not taken one online yet. I bet you there's tons out there.
Yeah. But I
No.
mean, even if it's not a class, there are just videos of people teaching,
Mm-hmm.
and then you can
Yeah.
just watch the video and copy what they're doing. You
I
just
feel
need,
like when I'm in class though, I feel like it pushes me to want to learn
yeah.
because other people are learning at the same time.
Yeah, you're like a part
Where
of the group.
you really feel it. And the instructors are very animated. So they know like, come on, you could do it. You could, like it's just funny.
Yeah.
And then the cool thing is you're meeting people all over the world that you would never have met in at all if it wasn't for this. So to me, it's a bonus because then I have new followers on Instagram now because I'm following them and then they're following me and, we're connecting. And I was like, this one woman taught me a little bit more about Instagram, which was another thing you could do is there's different projects out there that they're saying, hey, let's all get together and create stuff. So where they'll say, they'll give you a song and then you have to go and create your own movement to it, post it to that person's Instagram, and then they post it out as for the project.
Oh,
Then your stuff gets out there as well.
that's
But
cool.
you're also just showing up and just creating with people,
Yeah.
It's just nice. It's just nice to see a community still trying to be a community. So
Yeah. Stay involved, and
yeah, it's so true.
even though we're shut down, they can't shut us up.
Exactly. But I mean, it's like thinking outside the box. Like, how can you be creative now
Yeah.
in your house outside of everything?
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many things you can do. It's just you didn't think about it until you were forced to think about it. Because
That's
a lot
what
of times
God
you're like,
does.
a lot of times you're like, oh, I have to go out and do something. No, you could technically do everything right here in your house.
Yeah.
You just didn't think about it,
Yeah.
So
Yep.
I like it. It's for me, it's entertaining because I also want to challenge myself to say, hey, you've been out of dance for a little bit, but can you still follow the steps? Because if I feel confident, like if I still followed it, I'm like, I still got it,
Yeah.
It didn't leave me
Well,
yet.
that is like a really good thing because it does challenge your mind. And when I stopped, I was a tap performer, and then when I stopped studying tap and practicing regularly and I went back to school, it was like 2 or 3 years later after the fact, and I took a tap class, I was all over the place. Like I felt so out of my realm because I wasn't familiar with it anymore, and I had to really work hard
Mm-hmm.
to adapt back into it. So, but
Yeah.
yeah. All right, well, those are all good
Yes.
good things. I'm gonna take some of your ideas.
Hey, it works. It's and remember because it is on a time, like you actually have to put that in your schedule to go to it. So
Yeah,
therefore, that helps a lot. Like to have something to say, oh, well, at 3 o'clock I'm going to be doing dancing.
it keeps you on a routine.
It really does. And sometimes you've got to have a routine. I mean, the good thing about like my aunt right now, she's dealing with everybody's homework, but because school's still going on, like they have to be on a routine. You have to get this homework done. It has to be in at this time. It has
Yeah.
to, and that helps kids be like systematic. So why would we want to stop now being that routine?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
that's
it's
what
hard when you're older and you don't have like anything going on, so you're just
exactly. Like when your job's gone, you're like, oh my gosh, what do I do now? And
yeah.
kids are like, oh, I got
My
this, I got this, I got this, I got
schedule.
this. Like, wait a second, there's something wrong with that picture. You take a job out of somebody, why can't they find something else to do?
Yeah.
It's interesting. I mean, this is forcing people to find other hobbies that they didn't think they had.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Well,
It's
I
like,
mean, and sometimes like because I've had a bunch of ideas and God has just said no, like don't do
mhm.
it. Nope, don't do it. You got
Right,
you need to
right,
be resting, taking this time to relax. But then, there's times when it's like
right,
I need to get going here.
right,
So,
right.
and sometimes like the other day I was laying down and we were trying to watch this show and Josh got up to go do something and then he just keeps walking around and I was laying there and I'm like, why are you walking around? And he's like, oh, just stretching my limbs. And I'm like, you're making me nervous.
Yes.
but there are actually people who have lost weight because that's what they did. They just kept walking around to burn calories. So if you're that, anxious and you can't get out and go anywhere, then yeah, do that. But
I mean, if you guys have stairs in your house,
I was just gonna
they're
say
they're
that.
the best exercise system in the entire world.
If
Because
you,
I do the stair stepper at LA Fitness. I
yeah,
got random stairs here. I can go up and down and up and
yeah,
down. It's just like the stair stepper.
that's it.
You know?
Yeah.
You get your
Yeah,
steps in.
when you live in the city, a lot of the row homes are 4 or 5 stories tall.
Mm-hmm.
So you just keep going up and down your stairs. Just keep,
Yes. Now the
yeah,
problem is when you have a dog who wants to follow you everywhere. I go up the stairs, he goes up the stairs. I go down the stairs, she goes down, and up and down, and up and down. I'm like, okay, stop following me.
yeah.
But it's funny.
Gonna knock
It's
you over.
yeah, right. I'm like, I was trying to do my exercising, my weights in my room the other day, and she would not leave me alone. Like she was, and I accidentally hit her with the weight accidentally. I'm like, dude, that's why you don't sit there, It's funny.
Oh God.
So, yeah.
Well, well, all right. I know you gotta go. So
Yeah.
it was great
Yeah,
sharing with you. And
this is great.
send me those links that you take the classes for.
Oh, definitely. Oh, yeah, it's fun. I
And
love
we want to know if you guys are exercising too. What are you doing to stop being lazy?
it. Exactly.
All right. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.